Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're welcome here, but remember the roles could be reversed. This reading is being recorded at the latter part of October 2022, but regardless of the date, if you were guided here, you were meant to hear something at this point in time. Please only take what resonates. Don't try to force anything. You'll feel it in your spirit if this message is for you. Also, this is a collective general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. You may resonate with them more and find other useful information. If you like a more personal reading with Spirit and I, my information is in the description box below. This is a new channel. If you like it, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. And for those of you who already have, thank you so much for your support. If you want to be notified when I upload a new video, hit the little bell notification. Your likes, shares, and comments are much appreciated and highly encouraged. We'd love to hear from you. At least say hello. I think it would be nice for other Geminis to share with each other your experiences, how you're experiencing the energies that are surrounding us right now, and support each other in this Let's Do Life community. So without further ado, Gemini, let's do life. As you can see here, Mystic Genie has the theme for this reading series of Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead. And the Day of the Dead isn't time, it's not like we're celebrating death, but it's believed amongst mostly the Mexican nationality. The annual Mexican celebration, Dia de los Muertos, is a time when families gather to honor and remember deceased loved ones. It is believed that the souls of the dead return to visit the living families in their homes, businesses, and cemeteries. The Aztec honored their dead with fiestas and rituals during the harvest season. They viewed death as the beginning of the cycle of seasons and life. So whenever there's an ending, there's a new beginning. Everybody has their free will to believe whatever they want, and I'm just stating my belief and not trying to force my belief on anyone else. I'm just saying what my belief is that our ancestors and our departed loved ones and that they're not only with us from October 31st through November 2nd, but all the time, and we call on them or we talk to them, and you could feel them around you at times too. Sometimes they pop in on us to guide us along our ways. For example, like sometimes my mother is deceased and oh, Mom, I miss you so much. I wish you were here. I have so many questions. I wish you could help me. And shortly after that, I'll be out in my yard. I live in Chicago, and all of a sudden a hummingbird is flying around me. My mother loved hummingbirds. Well, I know that that's her saying, I'm here with you, I'm listening. So, like I said, everyone has their own beliefs, and I respect everybody's belief. That's mine. And, the Spanish culture believed that this is the time that they believe that the windows of heaven open up and allow their ancestors and their dearly departed ones to come and join them. So they have a celebration, a party, sometimes even set a plate. But in any case, like I said, everything is about endings and new beginnings and seasons. So in this reading here, we are going to pull a message from your spirit guides, your beloved departed ones, and we're going to pull an overall energy from the Tarot del Toro. We're going to do a 9-card spread, past, present, future, on yourself, and of course we will clarify with the Santo Muerto Tarot. At the end of the reading, we're going to pull an inspirational message from your spirit guides from the Frida Inspired Oracle deck. And I'm not sure if you had opportunity to watch the full moon in Aries and the 1010 portal, were being, all of us, regardless of what zodiac sign you are, being affected by these energies. And Frida fits right in with it because it's a time with the Aries full moon is to self-evaluate and think about self, not in a selfish way, but in a way of what are your heart's desires, what are your dreams, what is your purpose here on this earth, and really thinking things through, and whatever is holding you back. The fiery energy of Aries gives us that fire energy to burn whatever ties bind us that are holding us back or weighing us down. The energy is of Aries is action, taking action, and this 1010 portal high frequency energy gives us that extra oomph to take the leap of faith towards the next big step in our life's journey and our path, what we're here, our purpose here. So let's begin your reading. And I was going to say Frida, she's a legend. She was an artist. She's of the Spanish descent as well. And during her time, she followed her heart's desires, and sometimes it was very controversial. And she was also very experimental in, finding out for herself what her heart's desires were. And she didn't hold back from following her dreams, regardless of whether they were controversial or not. Beautiful story. If you don't know it or you haven't seen the movie Frida, you might want to check it out. It's a beautiful story. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors, archangels, and Geminis, beloved departed ones, what message do you have for Gemini for their highest and greatest good and guidance at this time? For the sign of Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. The sign of Gemini. We have mermaids. Another sign got mermaids too, but I don't remember. Out of all those decks for mermaids to come out again, I don't remember which sign it was. And here's your message. Keywords: fate, sacred callings. Mermaids have symbolized an element of fate for thousands of years. Seeing one at sea could foretell your doom or keep you safe from harm. Their song can lure you in or warn you from danger. They may cause your ship to wreck or guide you to riches and fortune. They are beautiful, dangerous beings that may help or hinder. Drawing this card indicates that you are hearing their song and must make a gut decision. A sudden change of course may be in order. Assessing whether the call you are hearing is a seductive distraction or a sacred calling will depend on your personal intuitive response. Interesting. So what I'm feeling here, Gemini, is that, you're being, like I just said, with this energy that we're surrounded by right now, it's the universe calling us to really follow our intuition. That's the call of the mermaid. And what is a distraction that needs to be cut away? And what is guiding us to our hopes and our abundance that we were intended for? For the sign of Gemini, overall energy, Spirit, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. sign of Gemini. Queen of Wands. These other cards flipped out here. I want to see what they are. The Hangman, the Emperor, the Page of Wands. But the Queen of Wands here, she's the queen of following her passions. She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. She gets what she wants. She's also a risk taker. Very passionate, attractive, confident. I'm going to keep these cards here. The Hangman, we're going to clarify them. The Emperor and the Page of Wands. We're going to clarify them later as well. Remember, Gemini, that gender is fluid in tarot. Place gender where it belongs, so I don't have to get annoyed by saying it over and over through the reading. Also, time is also fluid in tarot. So, this is a general reading. We're all on different timelines. For some, what I read is the present, might be somebody else's past. For some, what I read is the future, might be somebody's present, if you understand what I mean. Knocking everything over here. The sign of Gemini. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors, archangels, and Geminis, beloved departed ones. In the cut, we have the Empress, the King of Cups. The overall energy over there, we have the Emperor, the Hangman, and a passionate new beginning with the Page of Wands. So, now in the cut, we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Solid new beginning. For something that you really love. For the sign of Gemini spirit, past, present, future, for their highest and greatest good and guidance. I read these cards left, right, and the outcome in the center. Gemini's past. Ace of Cups. A lot of love here. Two of Swords. Maybe a decision about love. Could be a person, could be persons, could be a situation. Anything that your heart feels something for. And the outcome was the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Seeing clear about this decision, about something that you love. The present. They're flying out of here, the cards, without me even. King of Wands. Six of Wands. The outcome. Ace of Pentacles again. So far we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. The only thing we're missing is the Ace of Wands, but we got the Page of Wands over there, so maybe your person is either younger than you or immature when it comes to love and emotions. Future. Ten of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the outcome. There he is again, the Emperor. If I read these horizontally here, we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Yes, there was a lot of love here. The King of Wands, is non-committal. Um, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, looking for the next best thing. It's like the Queen of Wands, except, not so risky, a little bit more flighty. When the heat is on, they take off. Also always looking for the next best thing. Is the grass greener somewhere else? Very passionate, a lot of chemistry, exciting, usually attractive. Well, with the Ten of Swords, like, one bullshit episode after another, a lot of pain, and comes to an abrupt ending. We have the Ace of Swords, clarity about the stability, and the Emperor. The Emperor makes a plan, takes action. We have the Two of Swords with the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. The Two of Swords, of course, is crossroads, making a decision. Six of Wands is being recognized and, being victorious and appreciated, like. But it's also an energy of, realization. Recognizing for something for what it is. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. At the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Cups. So a lot of tens here so far. 2 tens, and this is, the 10-10 portal. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video, check it out. Because tens are endings, so that we can have a new beginning. So you got 2 tens and you got 3 aces here, which is new beginnings. Let's clarify. And remember your message, the mermaids, is something, a distraction, and, heading you to a shipwreck? Or are you listening to the call, your heart, your inner being, that's leading you to your success, your Ten of Cups? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, angels of light, beloved ancestors, archangels, Gemini's beloved departed ones. For Gemini's highest and greatest good and guidance, Spirit, please clarify with perfect clarity. Why is the Ace of Cups here with the Two of Swords? We have the Six of Swords in reverse. There was some kind of rocky road here. Not very peaceful, not very balanced. Some drama. And the Nine of Wands flew out of the deck. I wanted to say I got the Santa Muerte deck for this series a few days ago. When it arrived, I unpackaged it and I prayed and meditated over it, and I did a reading on myself, and the cards were flying out, like talking to me like you wouldn't believe. And so strongly, like I felt like, okay, I'll just set the deck down and you pull the cards out. That's how powerful this deck is. But in any case, the Nine of Wands is the energy of, the wounded warrior. It's been a long road. It's been a rough road. A lot of love here, but the outcome here is clarity. You may have come to a crossroad in the past here because of this rocky road and feeling tired emotionally, physically, mentally, and tired. But, 9, after 9 comes 10. Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords, Spirit, please. Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. That's collaborating. That's working together. Teamwork. And I think that's what I feel here, is that it brought you to this crossroad because you weren't feeling that peaceful, easy feeling that we feel when we're on the right path. It was draining you physically, mentally, emotionally, because someone wasn't working. There wasn't a good team player here. Maybe 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like I said, with this King of Wands energy here. So is this distraction? King of Wands. King of Wands in the present. Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups. The Hierophant. So the Ace of Cups, it's a lot of deep, deep, deep love and emotions here. See, the dragonfly is there too. And the Nine of Cups, that's your wish fulfillment. It's a Hierophant. That's traditional marriage. That's contracts. That's long-term commitment. Soul bonds. There's a lot of love here, but you're wishing here for commitment. Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles, which is the offer for a stable beginning. And for some of you, I'm telling you what I feel here, Gemini. The Page of Pentacles here sometimes is the energy of, like I said, the Six of Wands is recognizing that, somebody's just giving that little bitsy, the little bits, just a little bit to, keep you hanging on. But you recognize that they're not all in. They're not putting in equally here, like the Three of Pentacles here. And here's the World. Another ending, so that there could be a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is the offer. The Ace of Pentacles is actually manifesting. And that strongness in your present right now. Ace of Pentacles for Gemini. The Tower. Might be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries. Could be any sign here. The Tower. The Emperor. Again. 3 times the Emperors came out in your reading, Gemini. The Knight of Swords. Alright, this is what I'm feeling here. So the Emperor, like I said, makes a plan, executes the plan, sticks to the plan, tends to whatever the Emperor manifests, whoever depends on him, he tends to it. He's the boss man. Well, he takes charge of things. Suddenly, Gemini, somebody is going to take charge, make a decision, make a plan, and execute it. We have the Knight of Swords here, and this is the energy of action. But you see how here he's putting the sword away? The sword usually is, he's holding it up in his hand. That means like fast communication or fast thinking or fast spontaneous action. But This energy that I'm feeling here, it's like no more time for talk. It's time for action. And it's going to come suddenly. One more spirit for that. What the? The Fool. Taking that leap of faith. Like I said, you had all these endings. The world, whenever you see the world here, here's the world. I'm always hoping to see this next because that's starting over from scratch. Taking the action, taking that leap of faith. And right now we're surrounded by that 1010 portal and that full moon and Aries energy that gives us that oomph to take the leap of faith. Ten of Swords in the immediate future with the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. The Three of Swords. So there were some difficulties here, not just one, but multiple things, and one thing after another, that, you know, you made you disappointed, really broke your heart here, and came to an abrupt ending. Whether this person or persons or situation is still with you, it came to an ending like that. Nothing would ever be the same again after this situation. Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Yeah, there was a lot of conflict here because it wasn't equal give and take. Someone was giving a little bit, someone was giving a lot. It was unbalanced here. And someone ended up with a broken heart. The Emperor is the outcome here. Five of Wands. Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles. And there's your Ten of Cups again. So what I'm feeling here, now this is either you, Gemini, or your person, or persons, whatever the situation is here. The Five of Wands, you know, is sometimes in our own heads. So if this is in your head or in their head, it's, you know, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Kind of like arguing in your own mind. But with this is clarifying the Emperor. It's taking action, okay? You got to figure it out. You make your plan. You execute it. You cut out what doesn't serve you. You got your King of Pentacles. This is the stable, not the King of Wands. This is the opposite of the King of Wands. This is the king who stays, the king who's stable, the king who's all in, the king who's loyal, the king who's looking out for everybody who depends on him. And the Queen of Swords. She's the queen of intuition. She's also been hurt. And she has a lot of wisdom. But she knows life is too short. She takes the lesson and she moves on. She'll hear you out. As long as you're not going to feed her any bullshit. Because if you do, she doesn't waste no time to just cut you off. She just wants the truth. Be straightforward with her. Even if it stings, she wants the truth. So what I'm feeling here is that whatever was holding them back, or if this is you, whatever was holding you back, it's time to cut it free. Your stability is here. And your Ten of Cups is here. But it's going to take action. And this action is going to come suddenly from this Emperor, whether that's you or it's your person. Wow. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, Gemini. There, the Empress. So we have the Empress, the Emperor. We got a divine couple here. And look at what's next. The Ace of Pentacles. That manifesting, that solid new beginning. It's happening for you, Gemini. Spirit, can you please clarify the mermaids? The Hermit. Going deep down, Gemini. Really following your intuition. Praying hard. Asking your guides, your inner being, to light the way for you, one step at a time. Really think this out. Is it a distraction? Is this going to lead you to your life's path, your heart's desire? Or is this something that you need to cut out and you take charge and move forward for your stability? It's going to be different for all of you, but this is a time to think things out. Go deep within, pray, and then take action. Now the energy is available. I want to pull from Frida. For the sign of Gemini, Spirit, what message of inspiration do you have for the sign of Gemini? Be prepared for more. Learning, understanding opportunities. Be prepared for more. Learning, understanding opportunities, and love. Like I said, it's coming. Whether it's the same person or another person, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading. But reading is for you. It's time right now to evaluate everything. What is your life's purpose? What makes you happy? What sets your soul on fire? Analyze it. Take the leap of faith. Follow your guides. They'll never, like the oracle there said. I'm going to read that last line that it said there because that was powerful. It said, a sudden change of course may be in order. There's your tower. Sudden change of course may be in order. Assessing whether the call you are hearing is a seductive distraction or a sacred calling will depend on your personal intuitive response. So I'm saying, pray on this, Gemini. Follow your intuition. It'll never misguide you. And that's your message from your spirit guides. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Gemini, for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. For those of you who already have, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. And it also helps other Geminis receive message from Spirit as well. It's how the YouTube algorithm works. So, as always, I leave you with a message from my heart and soul. And that is, when you wake up in the morning, Gemini, wake up with the attitude of gratitude. Thank God that your heart is beating, your lungs are breathing, and the sun is rising. It's the best way to start your day, vibing in gratitude. Put on the full armor of God in this crazy world. We need to. The helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, your shield of faith, sword of the word, truth, clarity. Shod your feet in truth and peace. Ask God to have your angels lead you down the path of least resistance to all your heart's desires. And know that God wants for each and every one of us a super abundant life, far greater than anything we could ever think of, imagine, or dream about. That's what he says in Ephesians 3:20. So That's how powerful our thoughts are, our imagination and our dreams. It's a law of attraction. If we focus on our dreams, not woulda, shouldas, and couldas and what ifs, but on our dreams, we'll manifest them. Know, Gemini, when you wake up each morning, that God and the angels are there saying to you, good morning, Gemini. We're with you. Let's do life. Thank you, Gemini. God bless you. Till next time. Ciao.